Jake Brandon here with Coug Connect, and we've got our special guest with us today. Why don't you tell us about yourself? Introduce yourself, Kody.
I'm Kody Epps. I'm from Los Angeles, California. I play high school football in Orange County at Mater Dei High School, and I'm now a student-athlete football player at BYU. Yes.
So tell me a little bit about how you got to BYU, because it seems like on signing day, it was a little bit like, we got you. Everyone was super jazzed. Like, everyone was way excited. Mm-hmm. But it almost seemed like a little bit of a surprise. Mm-hmm. Tell me about your recruiting process in high school, like how you ended up at BYU.
So my recruiting process wasn't slow. I had coaches definitely checking in with me, seeing how I was doing, and making sure that they knew it was a mutual understanding that we would possibly be a part of each other's lives soon. Mm-hmm. But when BYU offered me, it just felt different. I was just more excited about it. I was more ecstatic, and I was just like, I just felt like, I know it sounds, crazy when people talk like God spoke to me, but it kind of felt like God was speaking to me like, this is the place you need to be, and this is the place you need to go play football and learn how to be a great person on and off the field in the classroom and expand on that. So I was kind of thrown off at first because, you get a random call from Brigham Young University, and then you go talk to your friends, and all they talk about is, oh, that's a weird school and all that type of stuff. But me, I was just trying to find out the details, like how could I fit best and what I could bring to the program and what the programs could bring to my life, and all the stars aligned. So that's why I'm here.
That's awesome, man. And it seems like you're not afraid to push yourself and do better based on all the experience you had at Mater Dei. Like, you're not shying away from a difficult situation. You're out to be the best player you can be.
Yes.
And I think BYU is a perfect fit.
Yeah, definitely.
For that. So what are some other schools? Because wasn't Utah talking to you some too? And yes. I know, I'm trying to remember. It's been years now, but
is Utah, USC, a little bit UCLA, Oregon. I actually got an offer from Oregon, Mountain West schools, and then Arizona State. It was just
most pretty much Pac-12. Some of the bigger teams of Pac-12, all Mountain West, and all that. Okay, well, perfect. Well, I'm happy you're here, man.
Yes, thank you.
I'm super happy you're here.
I'm stoked to be here too.
So now that you're here, what's it like? What's the experience been like coming to BYU? Not a member of the church, but
I think the experience has been very eye-opening. At first, when I got here, there would be times where I would be like, man, why are things closed on Sunday? Like like sometimes I want to go back home and see the city life again. But, man, like once I started to, my injury kind of opened my eyes so much. Like, being to myself a lot more, I became more appreciative of being here because I'm at a place where you really get to focus on whatever you're doing. You get to focus on your craft, school, how you are socially, even religiously. Like, no one really pushes the LDS faith upon me.
Right.
But there are churches that I can lean out to that are of my faith that I go out to and I'm able to go to, and they understand what it's like to be a non-member out here attending school and stuff like that. So I'm like blessed. I probably use blessed too much, but that's probably the best adjective I could use to describe how I am and when I'm here. So
it's funny, we had Caleb Hayes on. He said the exact same thing. He said, I love it at BYU because I can focus 100% on football, and I can focus 100% on school. There's no distractions unless I go find them. Yeah. And then we talked to Tyler Algier at our event, and he said, you know what? It was just different. He's like, first of all, BYU was my best offer. Don't get me wrong. BYU was my best offer. But it was different, and I felt a special feeling when I came to BYU, and I felt like God wanted me there. So it's kind of cool to hear you kind of echo those two guys' same sentiments about the process of coming here. Perfect.
So strength in numbers. When you hear that multiple times, you it's not a coincidence. Like, we're not talking in the back like, oh, let's go say this. No, like, it's true. It's an intimate feeling when you're out here because you get people that genuinely care about you and genuinely want to see you prosper in all aspects of your life. So